my John Deere 318 that I repowered with a Kohler M18, or Magnum 18 if you will. So basically I bought this thing with no engine. If you saw my one update video about it, had no engine on it. And originally I started out by putting a converted Kohler on here, and by that I mean it started life as a vertical shaft and I converted it to a horizontal shaft. If you normally watch my videos, you'll have seen that video. Well, you might have. And I had that on here to start, and I thought, you know what, I'd like to eventually have a PTO on this. So seeing as how the vertical shaft have a big sump on the bottom, the shaft is longer, and that engine, which it originally started out on my Cub Cadet original project, I just cut the very end of it off so it would fit in behind the grill. And I thought, well, we'll take that engine and put on my Simplicity 7117, because that doesn't use the front shaft for anything, because the PTO's in the middle off the bevel gearbox. So this got the engine off the Simplicity. So what I did is I took an adapter, which I think you might be able to see it better on this side. Yes, kind of. That shiny built aluminum piece in there. I bought it off eBay, and actually what it is, it's an adapter made for a Kohler Command V-twin to adapt one of those into a John Deere. So all I ended up doing was just drilling it out to accept 3/8 bolts over what would they be, M10s or M8s? I think they'd be M10s. I can't quite remember, but I just had to drill it out a tiny bit, and was able to make 3/8 bolts, which is what the flywheel on this Kohler takes, the Kohler Magnum. And as far as bolting it in the tractor goes, the width between the Onan mounting holes and the Kohler mounting holes was the same. The only difference is the Kohler is a little bit shorter. The back holes lined up fine. Well, they're slotted holes on there, so I was able just to put it all the way to the back of the slots, and that worked out. And then the front one, you can see the original holes there, about 2 inches back, I believe. And if you look down underneath here, you'll see that where the bolt hole was, you'll see that there's bare metal. Well, that's because that flat piece of steel there went all the way over across till just about the hydraulic line, so I had to cut it and smooth it out in order to fit the front mounting bolt. Something I forgot to mention earlier is that I also had to space up the engine about a 1/2 inch. So I just made do with a piece of 1/2 inch aluminum flat stock. In hindsight, I definitely didn't need this tractor as much as I thought I did. It's kind of a turd, if we're being quite honest. The one hydraulic line underneath leaks, the steering cylinder leaks, the drive shaft almost seems like it wasn't made right. The rear yoke that goes onto the transmission, it's like it was drilled off center, and at about 3/4 throttle, this thing vibrates terribly. You can sit there and watch it kind of like wobble like this as it's going around. So I'll have to see if I can find a drive shaft that is made a little bit better. You know what they say, hindsight's always 20/20, and if I could have looked ahead into the future, I probably would have just left it where I found it. But it runs, and it has the potential to be useful, so I guess we'll hang on to it, seeing as how we're already into it. Things I still need to do to it: get the dog to learn how to cut the grass. Just kidding. I actually enjoy cutting the grass. But I need to get a PTO clutch for it, which I'm told the Ogura, I believe it's pronounced, 317 PTO clutches should work. I just might have to drill out the very end of them to get it to sit back far enough. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. And I need to, of course, fix the one hydraulic line. It's a hard line that's leaking underneath. I need to fix that, and I need to get the steering cylinder rebuilt. And obviously we got to do something about the seat springs that are really sagged out. The tires, they look shitty, but they hold air. Of course, they're on backwards for whatever reason. I don't know. I bought it that way. And I mean, other than that, if I got a mower deck for it or some type of implement, I could use it. I suppose we'll go for a drive. The engine runs good, at least. But yeah, here, watch. It vibrates pretty bad. Oh yeah, you can hear the seat hitting the fenders as I'm going. Yeah, I wasn't bouncing. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of boring, but I have a running driving 318 John Deere for semi-cheap. Still needs some work. Eventually though, we'll get back on this and get a PTO clutch on it, see if we can find a mower deck for it, maybe find a little bit better drive shaft and fix a couple hydraulic leaks, and then I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, take care.